is the 77 WABC minicast.
The king of Rockland County, my guy, Congressman Mike Lawler, and they've been fighting a very public feud, ugly, on the same team on Twitter for days. Here he is, my guy, Mike Lawler. Michael, good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well, Sid. How are you?
I'm great. So, A, why did that line piss you off so much from Nancy? And B, how ugly has it been? And hopefully could it get even uglier?
I haven't had any back and forth with her since I responded to that, comment that she posted. I mean, look, first of all, it's distasteful. Second of all, it's just vile. I mean, the man literally died in a, shocking death just hours before. And she tweets out a meme, saying, just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in. No. Nobody is pulling you back in.
Nobody?
Nobody is asking you to run. Nobody wants you in the United States Senate. Hell, we don't even want you in the House of Representatives. The fact is, and it's sad because she's just, there's clearly issues going on there. I'll leave it at that. But she needs help. And she should not be in public office. The fact that she ran for governor and she got absolutely smoked.
Oh, Trump screwed her. Trump endorsed the other lady.
No, he didn't screw her.
No?
She was unfit to serve as governor.
Ah, come on.
See, look, Sid, I work with these people, okay? She's unfit to serve. And the fact is, nobody was asking her to run for the United States Senate. Nobody is asking her to run for the United States Senate. And sometimes have a little class and say nothing. Just say nothing. If you can't say something positive or sincere in a moment of tragedy, just say nothing.
Yeah,
you're better off.
No, I don't disagree with you. So, what did she say to you when you were like, "Come on, Nancy, you vile wretched," whatever you called her?
I haven't seen any response. If she did respond, I could care less.
Right.
I mean.
You know what's funny?
She certainly didn't say anything to me in person.
Okay, so what's funny is the night that you and I really became friendly, the first night was when you took me and Danielle on that really late night tour of the Capitol. You were great. You and Anthony D'Esposito. But we had dinner that night, you may remember, at the Capitol Grill in D.C. And it was Nick LaLota, Nicole Maliotakis, and you were there, and Anthony was there, and Nancy. And I even noticed that night, this is going back the night I got thrown out, the night before I got thrown out of the State of the Union. I even noticed back then, it didn't seem like you guys were all that buddy-buddy. So does this Lawler-Mace, I don't want to say feud, but at the very least, the Lawler-Mace disconnect, is this a couple of years old?
Listen, from the time she voted to remove Kevin McCarthy as Speaker, I have no use for her.
So
absolutely.
That's what it is. So you're mad about that still?
It's not even mad about it. It's just I have no use for you. Good luck. Like she's just. It's all about her. It always has been, and God bless her.
She did get President Trump $15 million, just so you know.
What did she do?
She was on with George Stephanopoulos. When stopping up, George.
In that exchange, yeah.
Well, Trump got $15 million because of
that. God
bless. So, do you think, on a serious note, she did get wiped out in that gubernatorial primary? Do you think basically her political career is over?
Oh, probably, but you know why it's over? Because of her own conduct. It has nothing to do with President Trump. It has nothing to do with getting shellacked in a primary. It's because the voters in South Carolina woke up to the fact that there's something wrong. There's something wrong. And honestly, I mean, Kevin has said this before. Others have said it. I hope she gets help. She should not be in public office. There are some people that this is just not the job for them. And, I think Nancy really should just focus on herself and getting help and whatever.
Oh,
but
that's sweet.
Fundamentally, public office is not a role she should be in.
All right, and that's very nice of you and very, very fair. This is the great Mike Lawler. All right, so you got an election coming up in November, and maybe I shouldn't do this, but because I think the world of you, I think you're so smart and a great congressman, I don't really worry about your upcoming elections. But I was told by somebody, who remain nameless, that this lady that's running against you has a little bit of momentum. Is there any truth to that? And if that is true, why?
Look, my district is one of the toughest districts in the country, and we've done very well. We've been very successful in our elections. I've won 3 times in 2-1 Democratic districts, first for the Assembly and twice for Congress, and now we're running for the 3rd time for Congress. But it's not an easy district. There's 80,000 more Democrats than Republicans. It's home to the Clintons and George Soros. And New York State and national Democrats are pouring in tens of millions of dollars to try to defeat me. They are throwing everything they can at me in the hopes that, I stumble. But the fact is, we're doing the job, and we're doing what is supposed to get done on behalf of my constituents. I'm very proud of the record that I've amassed during my time in Congress, delivering real results. I just passed a major housing bill that became law last Friday, the biggest bipartisan housing package in 36 years. 20% of the bill is mine. It's written by me, and the work that I've done on the Housing and Insurance Subcommittee and delivered on the issue of SALT. I work tirelessly on behalf of my constituents. And, their whole campaign is Trump, 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 Trump. To me, fundamentally, regardless of who the president is, if you want to be able to get anything done for your constituents, for your district, you have to be able to work with people on both sides of the aisle, and especially whoever the president is. And my opponent, Kate Conley, a combat war veteran, bless her for her service. We appreciate her service to this country. She agrees with the radical socialists. She will empower the radical socialists that just came out of these primaries in New York City, the Brad Landers of the world. In fact, she said she would welcome Brad Lander up to the district to campaign.
Oh,
Please,
my God.
Bring him.
That's
bring
terrible.
Him.
Right.
I'll go pick him up.
Right.
And bring him up there.
She also...
We can have a great...
Right.
A great conversation.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but she also embraces Mamdani, right? Mamdani.
She has not disowned or disassociated with any of these people from Mamdani to AOC. She supports open borders. She supports sanctuary cities. She supports abolishing ICE. The fact is, she can call herself whatever she wants, but she agrees with the positions of these parties. And her great benefactor, Pat Ryan, who helped recruit her to run for this seat, literally just voted to defund Israel yesterday. And she said nothing about it. So, this is the challenge. She's not, frankly, capable of handling this job. She would not be able to push back on these people. She would go right along with them. They try to say I vote 100% of the time with the president. Well, that's just not true. And the record bears that out. And I have a very clear record of being able to push back against my own party, but also to be able to work to deliver for my constituents and my community. And that's not an easy thing to do. You actually have to understand how to work through the process. You actually have to be able to work with people. And so I feel good about where we are. They put out some cockamamie poll last week saying that she was up 6, which is laughable on its face. But, this is going to be a fight. And I'm fully committed to it. I'm fully invested in this race. And I will do everything in my power between now and Election Day to make sure that we not only win my seat, but that we keep the House Republican majority.